Okay, let's recap a bit, shall we? This was meant to be a new start, really. A perfect world. Free from all the evil that had corrupted each and every corner of the known and unknown universe.
With access to the proper equipment, I could identify the active ingredient. Then I could know. My God, what have I done? Stop it, Edward. Breathe. It's okay. Marxis! I feel tingly. Just a little. Just as Max has promised. The walls are closing in. I can hear them. Oh, wait, no. That's just boards with nails. I'm almost surprised you trust me with this one. That explosion is very bright. Makes my eyes tingle. I'm so close. We can still avert disaster. We can still set things right. The blood vials will protect me. I think these are slightly softer. Definitely. Ow! Behold, I am wielding a rifle and will do bad things. We must be prepared. Fortunately, I usually am. Fortunately, this is not heavy. I barely have the strength to lift a finger. I do prefer to remain nimble on my feet, even if it means suffering the indignity of rapid ammo depletion. I've got a habit of keeping things for later. I wonder, does this rifting dimension kill them, or merely transports them somewhere else? Your death is now an inevitability. I once dreamt of such explosions. Perhaps soon I will see my very last. Resort to more primitive methods of combat, which we know will end poorly. Leave me alone was not clear. I'll do anything to avoid actually purchasing more ammo. Anything.
Allow yourself to embrace the chaos.
I really can't remember the last time I had any kind of need.
Go forth, minions.
Okay, fellas. If you pay attention, or even if you haven't, it should be abundantly clear that things are seriously out of whack. Business as usual, I suppose. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a heated debate with the old Shadow Man and his Apothicon pals. And it's making it really hard to keep this reality stable. I mean, honestly, look at it. It's practically held together with tape. Bits of string.
While I appreciate this mildly amusing diversion, I really require more aggressive weaponry. Ah, delicious. Oh, thank you for that. My God, I just realized. What if the box runs out of weapons? Insta-kill! I hope these don't imply a sadistic side, Dr. Monty. SMG really should stand for smallest magazine gun, considering how quickly they expire. I remember nearly choking on one of these. It is not a memory I want to relive. Just let the tentacle slap you about, Hellspawn. You'll get used to it after a while. Label? Warning, handle with care. Oh, really? I don't think it's likely. Squirm and scream all you want. In fact, I encourage it. We're all going to die. Maybe for real this time. So many flavors, so many powers. So many ways that my stomach hates me. Where are my surgical tools. Did I leave them in some other dimension? I question the professionalism of any doctor who prescribes candy. Talking to you, Dr. Monty. That's called singularity. It's really quite special. It is a little too close. It may not be what I really want, but I am used to such disappointments.
Sweet ass.
It seems my eagerness to vanquish the horde has left me low on ammo. Surprise, surprise. Wanting a good one is not asking for too much, Dr. Monty. Fly, my I defy the laws of physics. I'm sorry to inform you that you've contracted a severe case of gravity. Too far to be doomed by a lack of ammo.
Unleash the Mogwai. As easy as 1, 2.
My little friend packs quite the sloppy punch, huh? I smell death. Yeah, that's it. I'm like a cat with a hairball. Cannot argue with your methods, Dr. Monty. Their effectiveness speaks volumes. Then abrasive, loud explosions we shall make. Begrudgingly. Spicy. And at least it's okay for my sinuses.
I have been watching. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. I know who you are. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do? What is it that you hope to achieve? Do you not see the futility of your tiny, insignificant existence? You are fragments of a bigger universe.
Squirm and scream all you want. In fact, I encourage it. Has this somehow gotten heavier since I last used it? I used to crave power. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. Why crave what you already have? I suppose it would be boring if they all tasted the same. Insta-kill! Maybe today won't be so bad after all.
Your sins serve only as an invitation to an evil beyond your imagination. I will lead the way. I will show you the path. Only through me, the Shadowland, will you find your redemption.
Doing what he loved. Murdering them. Spicy. Unless it's clearing my sinuses. There will be blood and guts. Probably some bone fragments too. Despite what you may have heard, Dr. Monty, I am capable of handling greater firepower. I feel ever so slightly empowered. And crazy. Sometimes I tire of the slaughter. Sometimes I relish it. Today, I'm kind of on the fence.
It will all be over soon. The Fury will find its prey. Now, my parasites will consume you.
Pest control. I am pest control.
So, as if things weren't bad, I'm struggling to maintain my presence. Bloody Shadowman. At least he's in the same boat. How are things going besides all that? Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again. Now here's the thing. I knew a bloke, and I'm talking way, way, way back. He was the sweetest, most charming individual you could ever wish to meet. It was funny too. We used to have such a good old laugh together. Honestly, my sides hurt thinking about it. He was my friend. He was my best friend. And then the Apothicons got hold of him. Since then, he's pretty much acted as their agent, zipping around the galaxy. Oh, so which do you prefer? Universe, multiverse, omniverse? Doesn't really matter, does it really? Short version is, he's no longer sweet, charming, or funny. He's what brought them here when he escaped the key.
What do you have for me this time, Dr. Monty? Ah, delicious. Thank you for that. I once dreamt of such explosions. Perhaps soon I will see my very last. Breathe, Edward. Remember what's important. Wait, what is important? Oh, right, that. That comes later. I question the professionalism of any doctor who prescribes credit. Talking to you, Dr. Monty. Double points! Who knows when we will need the extra cash? Probably very soon. I do prefer to remain nimble on my feet. It suffers the indignity of rapid ammo depletion. I really wanted something more. I always have. Will I ever get it? The storm is already here. We are that storm. Double points. I will put my earnings in my rainy day fund. Show the gathering. How can you not appreciate the sound of thunder? You didn't make it! Sometimes these are absolutely essential. They will tell stories of my bravery. Soldier seems eager to replicate Pat's double points. Greed has encouraged me to take a great many risks. Look how we ended up. I think I smell death. Yeah, that's it. Got to do the right thing, even if no one believes you. There is still much work to be done. Ugh. Probably some bone fragments too. Breathe, Edward. Remember what's important. Wait, what is important? Oh, right, that. That comes later. Come closer, Hawk. I'm now offering group discounts on lobotomy. These creatures don't like me. Possibly because I shoot them with things like this.
Honestly, if you could see... just what was going on outside your realm of perception, it would blow your minds. That's the main reason I take it back. If I were to give you an analogy, I describe it like this. When a duck swims on the water, you only see it glide, apparently effortlessly across the lake.
Do not fear me! Fear death! Racing sailors slightly softer. That explosion is very bright. Makes my eyes tingle. Where are my surgical tools? Did I leave them in someone's bag? I know I am doing Dr. Monty, but this is just... come on! There are various internal organs that suit more external. I warned you, the storm was coming! Insta-kill! I am ready to make the first incision.
It's too much information sometimes, know what I mean? I know you must be struggling to take it all in, but can you imagine how I feel? And it's hard to keep up, honestly. I hardly ever get any time for myself, or even just time to stand back and appreciate all the good that I've done. And now, I've got the bloody Shadow Man and the Apothecocky Cons throwing an intergalactic spanner in the works.
I regret to inform you, your death came quickly. There was really nothing we could do. I have come too far to turn back now. My caloric intake comes only from toxic beverages and gumballs. Not so furious now, are we? No, we're dead. You, I have but a few rounds left. Probably even less since I started talking. I would say you sealed your own fate, but you probably didn't have the opportunities. What goes up must come down. Perhaps now would be a good time to drop some ammo. We will prevail, despite your greater numbers. It seems I cannot afford using such crude weaponry. Perhaps one day, we will not need bullets. Today is still not that day! I am in need of bullets. Ideally, a lot more. Did I not tell you I renounced my Hippocratic oath? No, wait, I told the others. They're dead now! What do you have for me this time, Dr. Monty? Well, remember me! The money too much. Worry not. The procedure will be quick and violent.
Darkness will fight. Now and forever.
The consequence evil influence cannot last forever. Know this for sure.
You will not. You cannot survive this attack.
This weapon just brings out my more primitive instincts.
The fury of the Apothicon will come.
There may just be some teensy little explosives lying on the ground. Don't bear your best balls! Sometimes these are absolutely essential. Dissections are my specialty. Allow me to demonstrate!
Has he told you what happens to you? What happens should you win the war? I'll tell you. I'm the only one who will be honest with you. You, all of you, will simply cease to exist. Despite everything you've done, everything you fought so hard for, you will simply fade away.
There is still much work to be done. You still believe you can actually surround me? Cause of death? Multiple puncture wounds. Big ones. While I appreciate this mildly amusing diversion, I really require more aggressive weaponry. Soon this will all come to an end. For you, it will be much sooner. Double points. I do not use this for weapons, especially as I may not live long enough to spend it. My caloric intake comes only from toxic beverages and gumballs. With access to the proper equipment, I could identify the active ingredient. Then I could know.
You know you really shouldn't give up. Yourself. Give in. Your spirit will be absorbed into the beautiful blue light.
As the horde falls, we edge ever closer to victory. Look! They fell for it again! You will learn to fear the storm, Hellspawn. So many flavors, so many powers. So many ways to make my stomach hate me. Never you when I needed this before. Still refuse to submit. Does not sound fun. I remember nearly choking on one of these. It is not a memory I want to relive. I have come too far to turn back now. Did I not tell you I renounced my Hippocratic oath? No, wait, I told the others. They're dead now!
The Panzer Soldat will fight to the death.
Your long journey comes to an end. As will ours. Oh, the morgue shall be very busy this evening. Spicy. At least it's clear on my senses. Greed has encouraged me to take a great many risks. Look how we ended up here. Fortunately, this is not heavy, and there is a strength little. I grabbed Dempsey and demanded to know what LMG really stood for. He said, "Let me go, dummy!" I did not know it was LMGB. Embrace your fate. Begin anew. Ah! Sorry! This weapon just brings out my more primitive instincts. I really wanted something more. I always have. Will I ever get it? Very determined. kill a hellspawn head to toe. If it hollers, then put a bullet in its head! Like so many before, your attempts to kill me were not successful. But now, I am in control of the elements themselves! I suppose it will be boring as the old taste of this. I will put my earnings in my rainy day fund. Storm clouds are gathering. Time for Dr. Richthofen to practice dentistry with a shotgun. Oh, you can just fudge off, Box. I'm sorry I swore you. Didn't need it. That explosion is very bright. Makes my eyes tingle. It's the kill. I hope these don't imply a sadistic side of the bomb. It's loud, Kraus, and takes a long time to get anything done. But enough of a Dempsey! I will make this work. I will make this work. I've got a habit of keeping things for later. Stories of my bravery. Not sound fun. I question the professionalism of any doctor who prescribes that. Talking to you, Dr. Monte. Precision is key. Unless I just get a new weapon. For now, am not master. I know I said I was, but I lied. Dempsey, hello, Nikolai. They have fought long and hard. We'll have to fight just a little bit longer. Our points. I would talk for free, but I like the money too much. It may not be what I really want, but I am used to such disappointments. Has this somehow gotten heavier since I last used it? Positively filthy! One day they will tell stories of my bravery. The time for warnings is over, mein Hellspawn. Do not fear me, fear death! Defy me, but you will obey gravity!
Why do you fight? Do you not realize the futility? The Apopticon Fury will destroy.
We all pay for our insolence. Many have tried, none have succeeded, except me.
Rain death from above.
I know we've had our differences, Keith, but I am a little bit sad I had to kill you. Hope finding a good one is not asking for too much, Dr. Monty. Well, thank you, Dr. Monty.
Devour them, my dear three-headed beast.
You will learn to fear the storm, Hellspawn. I once dreamt of such explosions. Perhaps soon I will see my very last. I told the others. They're dead now! That will have to do. I don't have time to perform a full visit. I take it you're interested in one of my discount abortions. I'm sorry to inform you that you've contracted a severe case of gravity. I have come too far to turn back now. Squirm and scream all you want. In fact, I encourage it. There's really not enough of me to go around. Embrace your fate. Begin anew. I really can't remember the last time I had any kind of meal. This will all come to an end. For you, it'll be much sooner. One day they will tell stories of my bravery. Cannot argue with your methods, Dr. Monty. Their effectiveness speaks volumes. I hope this hurts a lot. is a service. For us, however, SMG really should stand for smallest magazine gun, considering how quickly they expire. It seems I cannot avoid using such a crude weaponry. Behold, I am wielding a rifle and will do bad things. Do not fear me, fear death. I've been unlucky in many other dimensions. It's a pattern. Sometimes these are absolutely essential. Your advantage is your numbers. Hope be enough. I'm no fan of the biting, or the poking, or the clawing. I feel ever so slightly empowered. I once hoped I could understand the method behind this madness. I never did. Despite what you may have heard, Dr. Monty, I am capable of handling greater firepower. Calm yourself, Lord. I will get to you soon enough. Yeah, delicious. Thank you for that. Sniping is an art of which I am not master. I know I said I was, but I lied. You must know who I am. Why else would you take such effort? I have come too far to turn back now. It may not be what I really want, but I'm used to such disappointments. Is that a warning label? Warning, handle good care. Oh, really? I don't think it's likely. soon this will all come to an end. For you, it'll be much sooner. Embrace your fate. Begin anew. As the horde falls, we edge ever closer to victory. I suppose the one plus is that you're free from this problem. Still refuse to submit? Does not sound fun. Now my weapon is even heavier. One day they will tell stories of my bravery. Your pathetic scampering and howling did little to intimidate me, creature. But that is how we do explosions in space!
Surrender to the shadows.
Apothecom fury is unleashed.
Wait, have you actually been trying to hurt me all these years?
Maybe my parasites can enlighten you?
I'm like a cat with a hairball. So many flavors, so many powers. So many ways to make my stomach hate me. I'll do anything to avoid actually purchasing more ammo. Anything. Calm yourself, Horde. I will get to you soon enough. Do not fear me. Fear death! You only delay the inevitable, Dr. Monty. This may be true of many things. It's hard to be creative without more interesting weapons. I should know. I've built enough in my time. So I grabbed Dempsey and demanded to know what energy really stood for. did not know it was LNGD. Spicy. At least it's clearing my sinuses. Now, Monty's come as a bit of a surprise. He's not at all like I pictured. Did I not tell you I renounced my Hippocratic oath? No, wait, I told the others. They're dead now! I have come too far to turn back now. Is over, my henceforth. Do not have time for you. I'm very busy today. Wait, have you actually been trying to hurt me all these years? I cannot argue with your methods, Dr. Monty. Their effectiveness speaks volumes. Did I not tell you I renounced my Hippocratic oath? No, wait, I told the others. They're dead now! Maybe today will be so bad after all. Embrace your fate. Begin anew. You may defy me, but you will obey gravity! Still refuse to submit? Does not sound fun. I remember nearly choking on one of these. It is not a memory I want to relive. Do not fear me. Fear death! One day they will tell stories of my bravery. That didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physics. He died doing what he loved. Being dead. Soon this will all come to an end. For you, it'll be much sooner. There was only one, albeit regrettable, ending for you, my porky. I have but a few rounds left. Probably even less since I started talking. this will all come to an end.